Hi. So it appears that the Babylon nation is slowly breaking down. Now, I've watched a few reactions on it and stuff. And anyways, I thought I'll go to, well, I saw Nosey was on. So True is all in his feelings, but I'm thinking to myself, so did Solar really run off? Because I can't even remember him talking about Solar the way he's talking about True. I mean, Loyal like this. Hi, Trips. I'm kind of curious. So I thought I'll project Nosey's. Yeah, he ran off with the bag. I'm just gonna project and do a commentary through the video because this guy, right, got treated so bad. The woman he well supposed to be apparently to be with, right? When she first got there, she was a virgin, and then Nature Boy slept with her. Yeah, let me put it up on the screen. Right, Nature Boy slept with her, and then he threw her back to True, right? And then every now and again he used to take her and throw her back, take her, throw her back. He used to do that. Now, I feel True has got so numb to certain things. Now, even though he can really run, he can pick up himself and run right about now because the Puppet Master's not there no more. The Puppet Master's not there. And even though they're saying that they're loyal to the Free God or whatever the heck he's called, whatever, stupid boy, I'm just thinking to myself, like, they are slowly cracking up. I reckon they are slowly cracking up. I did actually see a video of Malia. She looked really bad. She looked so bad. And she's still doing the kingdom thing. I'm just like, bro. But anyways, I'm going to put up what I just seen from Nosey because, Nosey gets it straight sometimes from the IG or wherever they at the time. So I'm going to share the screen.
And then you hear somebody in the on the walkie-talkie. It was a female. It sounded like she, but it could have been somebody else. Saying that they.
Hi everybody, I'm just resharing Nosey's, let me put it on a bigger screen, Nosey's video, what she did earlier. Yeah, they can't keep together without Nature Boy because they like to be controlled. Hi Shadow, right? They can't keep it together. They can't keep it together. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to come to a realization and think about it really rationally. You're all gonna go to jail because of the PPIs or whatever the PP loans. They're probably gonna dig up a whole heap of shit. Your name's gonna fall into it, and then it's just gonna head one way, isn't it? It's just gonna go one way. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Anyway, on the upper hands of things, because I like it when other people give their opinions on it, because my opinion might be bias or one way or whatever, and I don't want to seem like I'm being biased because I don't like Nature Boy anyway. Oh, you're setting up a premiere. Okay, let me put it up so they can see you. Right? I'm biased anyway against Nature Boy. I've never liked the dude from day one. To me, I was waiting for this time to happen anyway. But the reason why I haven't rejoiced and gone crazy because I want to hear the hearing first. Because I know they're going to find loads of information on all of them, not just him alone, all of them, right? They only went for him more because he did a lot on camera. That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, I'm not gonna go into speech mode. I'm just gonna put this out. I might talk over it a little bit. I don't know. I'll see how it tickles me. Oh, I might just let it play. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna let it play. So I'm just spreading the word. But Nosey said to just share it and spread the word. Just spread the word. Right. Nature Void. Yeah. Yes. 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 Like, and I just went to Mind Over Matter. Right. If he gets a lesser charge, he's obviously going to sing like a bird and he's going to throw everybody into the pot. Okay? He's going to talk and everybody's going to get thrown into the pot. So there's no escape any which way. So they can be, well, I mean, right now, Solar is like a fugitive. Or maybe he thinks of himself not. He said he's still on a spiritual journey or whatever the heck he thinks in his head. You're a fugitive. Okay, you're fugitive. I don't know the ins and outs of the law. I'm not going to pretend like I know the ins and outs of the law, but you know, you lot have done a whole lot of stuff. You lot have done a whole lot of stuff, saying that how that you got fake businesses and all this stuff and all that. Do you not think that that's not going to come back and haunt you? Do you not think that? Anyways, like I said, I'm not going to go into speech mode because you know me. I will just go on and on and on. Anyway, let me just play the video. Yeah.
Were able to get in, or they changed the password, something to that nature. I forget. But anyway, just listen. All right? Because there's a lot of questions that need to be asked. Okay? It's important to listen to everything they say. Everything. Read in between the lines. You know? Yeah. So I gotta get ready for work, y'all. And also I'm gonna play a clip because I wanted Sweet Ma to play a clip the other night and I couldn't find it. And I found it. All right.
Type of time people know. I mean, literally everybody turned. The only that still supporting Three God is me and Caliber right now. That's it. Everybody else gone. Everybody else did. We already hopped in the car, went both directions, nowhere to be found. Do not do any business loyal. Appreciate whoever just sent me them $11. Appreciate that, God. Appreciate that. Do not take any calls or do not listen. Do not deal with anybody but me. I am literally the last man standing. Everybody else did that. It's just me and Cal over here. But I'm the only person that's dealing with business on behalf of Chief. Loyal was the Indian dude. Do not deal with Loyal. Loyal is the Indian dude. Don't send no money to the Three God Cash App because he has access to that Cash App. Don't send no donations. Don't have no conversations with this man. This man literally ran down the street about 45 minutes ago. Nobody listen to what I'm telling you. The only people that are here is me and Caliber, and the only person that's authorized to do business on Three God's behalf is me. He literally left. Yeah, all the women is still here. All the women is still here. I'm talking about just the guys. I'm just talking about the guys right now. Let's see. Let as many people know as possible to not send no donations to the Three God Cash App. It's been compromised. Loyal is the Indian dude. Literally earlier today, he was singing a.
Now he's saying that he's Indian. Well, before he was just part of your mix. So why are you focusing on his race all of a sudden? Okay, when you lot was calling him the N word, the ninja word, oh he's my ninja. Da, da, da. Now you're focusing on his race now. Do you know what? This is what they do all the time. You see when one of them leaves, that's when they turn and they start putting them down and all sorts of things. and all that. But Loyal left before, and he came back, and he was still proclaiming the Ras Kingdom, putting out TikToks and shit for these stupid people. Now, Loyal's only 21, mind you. He's 21 years old. He's a very impressionative young man. I think what also cracked that young man was when Nature Boy was cutting his hair. And he cut the hair so deep. He put the thing in so deep. He was bleeding. That Solar was there dabbing the blood. And I think also what tipped him over the edge as well, when he was in the videos and he hit him, he kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him all the time. So would you not think that person ain't gonna crack and do what they have to do and go and do what they have to do, grab the money if they have to, grab a few phones, because he knows it's gonna hurt the case? And I hope he do go to the county thingy. Yes, he sliced the boy's head. He sliced it. He sliced it. Okay? This is what irks me about these people. This is why I don't do nothing to do with these people. Do you know why? Because it makes me mad. So now you turned on him. So all the time, right, you lot was all part of the this and the part of the that, all kissing each other's backside. More or less, like, you know, like if you lot can get down with the get down in front of the camera, you lot would do it. Now, true. Bear in mind that this man has taking your woman away many times. I'm actually surprised you're still even in there. You're still there, standing strong. You and Calabar. You know, Calabar's a weirdo anyway. You're a weirdo and he's a weirdo. So two weirdos together. This doesn't make no sense. Yeah, he was waving that razor around like a rat tail comb. Yes. And he cut the boy. So do you not think that that boy would remember that and go and take the stuff out of revenge because he was fed up? He's had enough. He had enough. He literally had enough. If people watch all the old videos from before, actually, watch Tripsy. She got all the old videos from before. Yeah? And you'll see the abuse. It was a whole build-up. It was bound to go this way sooner or later. People was bound to jump ship, bound to do whatever. It just doesn't make sense that you are downing on him. Why didn't you down on Solar? But then again, Solar's still part of the mix, isn't it? So people don't be sending these people your money. True, don't send him no money. Don't send Free God no money. Don't send none of them your money. They're all con artists. I hope that that boy goes to the police station and add to the case. I really do. Like I said, I don't like police for black man, you know, but he did him a lot. He sliced him. He beat him on camera, saying he's DMX and all sorts of things. But anyways, let him continue his bullshit and talk.
Different tune talking about how he's gonna get Chief out and how he's committed and how he ain't going nowhere and how he's a real nigga and all this stuff like that. But in the middle of the night, decided to run. Now he ain't understand.
And Tripsy spoke about it, isn't it? She said they always run in the night time, which is true. They all run in the nighttime. They always get up and run in the nighttime because they knows that these mofos are going to try to stop them, right? So there is a pattern to this, okay? They're running in the night. He ran in the night. Let me put this onto play, sorry.
That money gonna run out. That money you stole, bro, is going to run out. But what you did is gonna be a stain on your character for the rest of your life. Is what you doing worth the money that you took, bro? You gonna spend that money up in a couple of weeks. You gonna spend that money up in a couple of weeks, bro. But the fact that you did what you did was you literally just committed treason, bro. You gonna be known for the dude that ran and turned their back on Chief at a pivotal moment.
But Chief never cared for them. Chief was all up and down Virgin Island, all them places. He left you lot in Puerto Rico, if I remember rightly. I was up and down with the women them, right? He didn't think about you guys at all. At not one point did he think about you guys. I can't even remember if there's videos of him in Virgin Islands when he was on the boats and all sorts of stuff, enjoying his life. He didn't think about you lot. And that's what you need to take into your mind, your atmosphere, in your head. He didn't give you a second thought. That is not a man that you should even be fighting for, even, right? He did you lot so much wrong, and you're still fighting for this guy. He didn't care. He went out. He listen. He did a lot with them women. Put it that way. He did a lot with them women. So, you know, I'm just surprised you stuck with him this long to be I can't even get my words now. I'm surprised you stuck with him this long. You know? I'll be shouting at the screen when these guys used to come. I used to shout at the screen and all sorts. He didn't care about none of them, Shad. None of them. None. The men. There's a whole child there. He didn't care. He didn't care. Why do you care for him that much? What has he got over you? That's my thing. He has something that he's holding for you guys, for you and the Caliber, you and the other one, probably Solar, right? Because I'm thinking, all what's coming out now with them doing stuff with the trans and stuff, they've been doing damn shit. They've been doing that. They've been doing that for ages. So he has done over you guys, while you have to fight that extra hard for him. He have a whole porn video with I think Sheba somewhere on Pornhub. Okay, he took Fufu from Calabar. Fufu and Calabar was getting acquainted. He took her from him. You lot just very ridiculous. You lot just, I don't know. So words escape me. Listen to you lot.
Now the money gonna run out. That stain on your character gonna last the eternity, bro. You gonna forever be known as the dude that turned your back on your supposed family when stuff got hard. Chief already put us on to this. He already told us about this, man. Pressure show you who you got around you, man. Why would he take the hard drives? Thinking that, you know what I'm saying, trying to sabotage. He just trying to sabotage, man. He trying to sabotage.
Because he knows if that man's come out, you lot are going to be going through the same for or even worse than ever. He knows that. He knows that. You haven't clocked it yet. You need to wake up, bro. He's not for you. He's not for the woman. You actually, in fact, she needs to go pick up your well, she ain't even your woman. Pick up the child of the child, mother, yourself, and head. Just go. Just go. Do what you got to do. Because at this point, I don't even know when the hearing is exactly, right? Because I'm not, right? I'm just watching others. But when the hearing comes out, hopefully we'll go to even a bigger court, because he needs to be in a bigger court thing. And I'm doubt he's going to get bail anyway. He sabotaged. What did he sabotage? Right? It was bound, right? It's clear to see where it's going to go already. Okay? It's clear. All right? You're just fighting for someone who not fight for you. Jesus. This guy's an idiot.
The 3 God just joined. Is that loyal? Hold on real quick. Where my walkie at? Make sure I stay in communication. I just seen the 3 God join the room. I'm trying to see, was that loyal? Bro, do not send nothing to the 3 God cash out, man. It feel like I'm in some type of a movie.
No, true. We got access to 3 passwords.
Oh, y'all got it. Okay, good.
And they're in the house together, but they're on the walkie-talkie. What gets me is the walkie-talkie thing still going on. And they're in the house. They're in the house together. The house is not that big, all right? They can actually be in one room together and be talking. Hi, Sister Alma. Right? They can just be talking in one room. Right? They're still carrying on the regime that he left. It's crazy. You lot are definitely a cult in real time. It's just so weird to look at how you lot are behaving. So let him continue his bullshit talking, right? And then I think later on, she shows, I think Nosey shows Nature Boy, you know, what he was referring to, the R word, with like as well, when a woman's running from the camp, what he said he does. Okay, so anyways, let him continue.
Good. All right, push it through. We gotta make sure we change that ASAP. Man, okay, we saved the Instagram. At least we saved the Instagram page. But I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about the money. We gonna get the money back. We can get the money.
I'm sorry I keep stopping it. They're more worrying about the views and stuff that's going on with their thing. They're worrying about the views, they're worrying about the counts, they're worrying about, you know, the multiple streams that they have coming in, the Spotify, the I think it's Nature Boy TV or Carbonation TV, the Instagrams, the Free God, or thing is Free God TV, or they're worried about the streams because without the streams they can't get the bond or whatever they need to get. That's what they're worried about. Okay, and that's probably what's keeping them afloat. But they're getting evicted from a place. They're getting evicted from where they're at. I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, whatever, right? And they're more worried about cyberspace instead of worrying about the roof over their head. Are they going to eat? What are they going to eat? They're just worrying about the wrong things, you know. They're worrying about the wrong person. It's just really ridiculous. He has them so coached. Man, I wish I could have my children coached like this. Well, not like severe as this, but, you know, he have them so trained. He don't even have to be there. But apparently they'll be talking to him over the phone, okay? Oh, all right. Hi, Earl. Right. They'll be talking to him on the phone. So he's constantly in contact with them, even though he's in the county jail. So whatever favors he's doing to get that phone, okay? Because you know, when you start doing favors with prisoners in the jail, you have to pay them back. It's not one way or the other, okay? So, boy, these people, they so irk me. They irk me so much. They irk me.
Yogi, check them. Calvert, check them other hard drives that didn't get took and see what's on them. Listen, man, nobody's working with us, man. Nobody's working with us, bro. You said what's going on? Lawyer literally just ran. Man, let me put it in. Let me put it in there. I'm gonna put it in the what you call it, bro. I'm gonna put it in the pen. Lawyer stole the cash out. Lawyer stole our money.
Loyal is the Indian dude. He's like Indian looking. He's Asian looking. He's been with them for a long time. So yeah, he jumped ship basically. But I understand why he would do that, because he was beating up on him a lot, and they probably was still beating up on him, I think, and he just had enough. Took some phones, took some money, and ran. Okay, hopefully he ran straight to the police.
Phones and hard drives. That's what's going on. Lawyer stole our money, phones, and hard drives. Well, right now we need help. We need help, man, with the with the donations that we got scammed out of. We were just robbed for. And like I said, don't send anything to
Thieves can't live together, because you all been scamming the flipping people from long time. So what do you expect? This is karma anyway. Karma's coming all different ways to you guys. It's just so interesting how it's hitting. But anyways, yeah. Well, it sounds like my daughter's coming downstairs, but I'm gonna let it play.
the 3 God Cash App has been compromised. Let me go ahead and block this dude real quick. Yes, this is me and Callum here. That's it. Yeah, this is just a way for us to combat what just happened to us. If you wanna donate, don't deal with nobody but me, man. Don't deal with nobody but me. Hit me in the inbox. I'll have to talk to you and see if you're serious, because a lot of people playing games right now. A lot of people turning their back. A lot of people switching sides. So it's like, I had to take certain precautions. If you only have PayPal, we can work something out. You know what I'm saying? I know you got us, Zion. It's crazy how, like, he literally was singing a different tune earlier today, man. I don't understand, bro. What make you lie to yourself like that in one breath? Literally on the phone with Chief earlier today, talking about, man, Chief, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on this. We're gonna get you out. Da 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 da. He answering phone calls. He doing this, setting up that, and then all of a sudden, you grab your bag, the hard drives, and the phones, and the money, and just run off in the middle of the night. Bro, I feel like I'm in some type of a Code and Tell Pro. Is this some type of, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it feel like everybody, like, I'm trying, like, how did y'all, I really don't understand what made y'all say, the Most High Chief, Baba G, I love myself, my higher self. And then all of a sudden, when the pressure turn on, you run. What happened to all of that? My chief and all that stuff, man. All the videos you made, all the music you made. I mean, how you lie to yourself for years? It's one thing to lie to yourself and be like, okay, I changed my mind. But how do you lie to yourself for years? Right, it feels like we got infiltrated. Man, it's crazy. What made you turn? Like, I'm trying to figure out what made you turn. And I'm trying to figure out, was it the money? But still, though, that's 2 whole years. Okay, I got some. Okay, so start downloading the videos that we don't have off of YouTube.
So what they're doing now, right? Any videos that is gapped that they didn't have, right? He's telling whoever to download, was it Caliber to download the remainder videos. That's what he's telling them to do. So all they do is stack up videos. So they do what us lot, the YouTubers, do basically. Okay, they'll do none different. The only difference is that their master was doing lives nearly every day and hitting them on lives. Okay, that's the only difference. But anyway, listen to him a bit more. He's such an idiot. Okay, this guy's a fool. He's an idiot. He's a clown. He's dumb. He's ridiculous. I can't think of words for him right now. He's stupid because now it is time for him to break. This may be Stockholm syndrome, maybe. But you have a chance to run. Pick your whole baby. I mean, like, you don't even have to take Sheba with you. Take your baby, take your child, and run. You know what I mean? Why are you staying there for? Oh, these people.
Onto the hard drives that we. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up there. It do feel like the way he moved, it feels like he was an FBI, CIA agent.
The one who was the FBI, the Fed, you didn't even see through that guy. Come on, a whole white guy came there, right? And you lot didn't see through that because you lot are dumb and stupid, and you're not in tune or whatever the case may be. You're not even with the real world because there was a whole man there who probably was with the feds, and I think it's the same guy who came and was knocking the door. So how can you say that? I just think that how this guy had enough. He was just so fed up. He was getting fed up of what he was seeing anyway. Because remember, when Musa and Solar was getting fed up, they started shaving their beards, they started shaving their hair, and he pulled them back into line. He literally pulled them back into line. And he goes to them now, hit me. Go on then, hit me. And because Solar and them lot didn't do nothing, it continued. But they was really fed up. They just sort of just humoured him just to make life easier for them so that they can just live there, even though he was always picking on them. Because he was picking on each of the men individually, one at a time, one. He would just pick one, and then, or they'd do something wrong, and then he would just shout at them. He would just shout at them for hours. He'd have them kneel down on one foot, and be shouting at them for hours, talking at them. But there was a little bit of mutiny amongst them. I can see it. The mutiny was raising because I think in their minds were saying, what is the benefits of us being in this house? This is not a spiritual journey. They was thinking that in their mind. You could see it on their faces, especially when like he started dressing a little like normal. They was questioning themselves all the time, Loyal included. So when you think that Loyal just had enough and just decided, you know what, I'm gone. I'm just gone. I've had enough of this. I'm gone. That's why he left in the night, because he knows exactly what you guys would have done. Okay?
Yeah, if y'all ain't aware, man, it's literally only me and Caliber here. Everybody else gone. Everybody else took the opportunity to just leave. I don't understand. You had to have had these thoughts before now.
But it could be a whole con game. You know how you know what they're like already, this group of individuals already. They will make it like they left. Remember how many times Velvet left and stuff like that? They were still getting cash apps, they're still getting this, they're still getting that. And then she'll turn back up. And then they'll give the cash app to Nature Boy. It always will go back into carbonation, no matter what. So some of them, i.e. Solar, might not have left completely. They might still be feeding the beast, feeding the animal. So I'm just listening to you with a pinch of salt right now. And I'm kind of glad, like, if the guy has left, good on him. I hope he has gone, but I ain't rejoicing yet till I see him in the police or see a paper saying that he went there or something. So, you know what I mean?
Why you waiting until Chief locked up? I wouldn't be surprised if the white boy was FBI, CIA. No, I don't know. You said why some of them in Mexico are still in the house, cause, bro, Chief is in jail, bro. Why? Bro, Chief in jail, bro. What? How does it make any logic to abandon your chief while he in jail? To go to Mexico to do what?
This guy is so stupid. This guy's so stupid. Or he chooses not to believe what the man did to him in the past, where he abandoned you lot. It took the place to get, I think it's Puerto Rico. It took the place to get evicted for you lot to be back in Atlanta. He abandoned you lot. He said that he's not carbonation. He abandoned you lot at one point. He did say that. He said, I'm not chief. I'm not carbonation. I'm not carbonation. It's on record. It's on record, okay? There's videos of him saying that. And you're still batting for him. You lot are crazy.
Yo, I'm not gonna say we need nothing, man, because I like all this. I'm glad. I'm glad he left. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he left, bro. Go ahead and leave, dog, because you was messing up the atmosphere anyway. Like, it's like people that's at a job that don't want to be there. It's like people that's on the team that don't really want to be on the team. Like, bro, thank you for having the courage finally, after faking it for so long. Thank you for having the courage to go do what you wanted to do anyway. You literally got, this man got hundreds of TikTok videos talking about reflected life from the Most High Chief, Baba G, but then you stealing the money from the same person you acknowledging in your videos. I don't understand, but he Indian and he like 21 and he ain't got no social skills. He ain't never been around no black people. He lived his whole life on a computer and on the internet. So I don't expect this man to know how to conduct himself like a human being. He's literally a robot. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Chief, get out. They can't come back, bro. I ain't having it, bro. I swear I ain't having it, bro. I ain't having these folk come. Why would you come back? You ran when stuff got hard, then you come back when things get easy. That means when things get hard, you gonna run again. Why would we do that to ourselves, bro? Why would we do that to ourselves? Nah, he ain't tell us he was leaving, man. This man literally sung a different song earlier today, talking about some, yeah, Chief, we getting you out. Yeah, Chief, you know what I'm saying? I'm right, man. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? The Chief, Chief, I ain't got nothing else but this, yeah. And he talking about Solar and Musa, talking about, yeah, them niggas left, and it's just us, yo. It's just us, dog. But literally 45 minutes ago, this man running down the road, dipped out in the night with 3 phones and some hard drive. He snuck off. He didn't even have the courage to say, yo, I can't do this no more. he didn't even have the courage to say, I can't do this no more. That's crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand y'all, man. And yo, you supposed to forgive people, man. But I ain't gonna never forget what you did. Yeah, Elway, this man ran off on the plug 3 times, man. Literally earlier today, we on the phone with Chief, and he talking about, Chief, you know what I'm saying? Chief, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here. We're gonna get you out, Chief. We're gonna talk to this, we're gonna talk to this person, we're gonna do that, we're gonna set you up. Yeah, Chief, we're gonna make sure you straight. But literally, this man just ran off in the middle of the night in DeKalb County, in Decatur, Georgia. So if y'all see an Indian dude with a bonnet on his head and a black book bag, let me know. Put a what they call them thing, put an Amber Alert out on this nigga, man, so we can get our money back. Listen, I'm putting out an Amber Alert on an Indian dude about 5'11", 6 foot, with a bonnet on his head. He in all black. He got a black book bag. Let me know if you see him in DeKalb County, in Decatur, Georgia. Let me know if you see him, and I pull up on him, because you know what I'm saying? I pull up on him. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing to him. I'm just gonna kindly ask him, give me the phone back. You know what I'm saying? Give me the hard drive back. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm trying to figure out.
You must have some deep secrets on them hard drives. What is on them hard drives that he needs it so badly? Must have a lot of things on them hard drives there, innit? I wonder what's on them.
Who got in this man's head? Like, did somebody tell the police tell him you going to jail now? I don't know what happened to this man, bro. Do not listen, y'all. Don't send nothing to the 3 God Cash App. It's been compromised, man. It's been compromised. If you send anything to the 3 God Cash App right now, it's gonna be going to lawyer, man. And I wouldn't be surprised. If he end up in Mexico with Solar on them. I can't, man.
Because Solar set up a place for you guys, isn't it? He's setting up something in Mexico. So you lot seem to be going one at a time. You're breaking away piece at a time and going to Mexico. But you forget one thing. Mexico is America, isn't it? It's not like you're running away. You're not going far. You're in America. Apparently, you can drive to Mexico from wherever. Okay, so you lot could all be setting this up just to make you look like it's something when it's nothing. When you lot all setting up to go meet up each other somewhere else.
Man. I ain't even 38 hot because it ain't gonna do me no good. It's to dwell on what happened. It's done. It's done, man. I'm in solution mode. That's why I got live. Let people know, man. Don't listen. The 3God Cash App has been compromised. If you send anything to the 3God Cash App, it's going to Loyal, bro. Loyal is actually disloyal. He is not living up to his name at all, man. I just want y'all to see, remember this moment, bro. I want y'all to remember this moment that when she was down, look at what people did.
So I'm gonna show this other video, okay? That I wanted to find for the celebration Sweet Mom was having. It wasn't as
the asked question that I was going to ask, so there's nothing else for me to say.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Dude, ain't nothing.
videos of him, you know, saying exactly who he is and what he is and what he likes to do. So let's get into this.
Love you, yo. No, it's hot, man. That's the shit I'm saying. In this moment, that's what's due. Ain't none of that. You gonna get your head knocked against the wall. Boop. Oh shit.
So this is Nature Boy's idea when a woman's about to leave him, right? And listen to what he says. Now, if this ain't the R word or probably what Nay went through, right? Because this is probably what she went through, and this is what happened. Maybe, I mean, even though you can't take her word though, a word for nothing, but just listen to what he says, because this guy has a good. He tells on himself a lot, and that's why I don't like even projecting him. Okay, I don't like projecting him because he carries such a negative energy with him, right? Especially these ones coming up to before he reached Atlanta. Oh my days, these was the worst times. But he does actually literally tell on himself. Every video he literally tells on himself. He tells you, well, this is how it goes. If you do this, I'm gonna slap you over your head. Right? I'm going to come at you this way. And if you fight back, I'm going to come at you this way. This is how this man expresses himself. And there's many others like him too who think the same way. But listen to what he says.
Hold up, y'all. Let's start from here.
Go ahead, Keep Chief.
She literally asked the question that I was going to ask, so there's nothing else for me to say.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
What's up, April?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I was just wondering, I don't know if you all have had this conversation before, but how do women reprogram their mind to become a part of nature like you all? From living in the city to living in a home with one man.
She just gotta want to do it. She just gotta want to do it. That's it. Whatever you put your mind to in life, whatever you desire, you're gonna get it. Period. You just gotta want to.
But by this time, this guy is saying he's called Nature Boy and he's living a whole B&B. A whole B&B. He ain't growing nothing. All they grew is some little seedlings in a cup and that's it. This guy ain't done nothing. No nature, no nothing, nothing. Well, people's asking him, because his name is Nature Boy, right? Right? That's why they ask him about nature, right? They ask about nature stuff, about, certain stuff pertaining to the liberties of nature, getting in tune with yourself, getting in tune with your higher self, your so-called higher self. This guy was hood from day one, okay? He was hood from day one. He always showed his ass all the time. He always showed. I'm even like I said, I'm surprised he got this far. He got this far. He started in 2015. I keep saying he started in 2015 or maybe earlier. And he was forever showing himself. Why would you invite a whole set of women? Right? It's obvious what it was all about. Right? He went over there with a whole wife, a woman, and then he ended up with other women, like later on. It's so like obviously right, it was a hedonism orgy situation. There's nothing nature about what he was doing. Okay? Because like I said, there's others who's living in the same situation. They built houses, they built huts, they built all sorts of things. I've even seen Americans in Africa building huts, living like proper to the ground, and they only film when they need to. This guy was on camera 24/7. 24/7. He was on Wi-Fi 24/7. Now you're in the jungle or wherever, and then you're on the phone, or whatever, like 24/7, all the time. Even when he was in arguments with Velvet, he will show it. When he's when somebody leaves, he will show it. Then he have all this tech all around him. They'll be making music. How is that nature? Tell me, how is that nature? I feel maybe Solar is actually trying to touch that, but he's doing it for the wrong reason. Even Solar right now is doing it for the wrong reasons. But anyway, I'm not here to like preach. Anyway, I'm just gonna let this guy tell on his raw self. His raw self. I'm even surprised that women still went down there. If you like all that rough sex, that's what you want. Me personally don't like all them things that you have to beat on me and all this stuff. What? He went to the right women. He really went to the right women. Can I tell you one thing? Like I said, if it was another different type of woman, because I'm saying even young girls have that little thing in that happened. You know, when a woman's scorned, she'll just set for you and she'll just come for you. That's the type of women that should have went down there. He knew who he was going for. He knew it. Okay? But I'm gonna let him tell on himself once again. And this is how I kind of believe Nay in a little bit. Okay? All right. Let me just let it go through. Okay, Earl. You have a good working day.
So and then that's it. That's all it takes is a desire. Once you got the desire, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that shit happens. Period. That's it. You just gotta have a desire for it.
All right, thank you.
All right. That's all the call is true.
Nah, it's some more people in here now.
All right.
You good?
We good. What's your hour? What's your clock?
I know I'm way over 2 hours. 3:30.
All right, good. Well, you might want to have some time alone with Sheba to get y'all mind right and decide what y'all want to do. It's up to you, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
With a fake New York accent on top of it. He irks me with his accent turn on. He turns on that accent spontaneously. He's such a character. And this True and Sheba's been through a whole heap. And once again, what I see here is True always humors him. So he'll smile and he'll just kind of, just smile with it, because like my chief's talking to me or whatever. But he'll say the most profound thing, and nobody says, "No, chief, that ain't right. Don't say that." They never say nothing to him because they know that he will hit them up. He will hit them when the live is off. bear in mind, right, they're in the same house, okay, but they're on Bigo, so one's on one phone and the other one's on another phone. This is why their phones are so important to them, right? So they can be in one room and the one could be in another room, and they can be clocking up money, whatever they're doing.
Y'all might want to go have sex, stuff your dick down her throat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm fucking dead.
I don't know, babe. I don't know. Whatever you need to do right now, you know what I'm saying?
Communicate.
Communicate. Shit, ain't nothing to talk about, bitch. I'm fucking your brains out in this moment. I'm stripping every bit of your clothes off. You gonna get the best head you ever got in your life. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm about to choke the shit out of you, bitch. You ever leave me?
And this man, all he talks about is sex. You know. I used to hear about women bimbos. You know, there's those women, right? I didn't think men was like this until when I saw this man. Where he literally doesn't talk about nothing else. He's just one surface dude. He's just a surface man. He doesn't talk about anything of deepness. And when he does, it's all pre-rehearsed and stuff. Hi, Chrissy. It's all pre-rehearsed, or he's Googled it, or he's got one of his tribe to Google it, probably read it to him, and then he regurgitates what they told him. So everything literally comes out of his mouth is sex. He does not know how to communicate with a woman. He doesn't know that, right? He knows how to woo a woman because he was a male escort. He's a stripper. He was a stripper. He was a male escort. Obviously, right, to woo a woman when you're doing that line of work, you have to know how to do the talk. You have to know how to talk, how to angle your body, what to say, what to do, whatever, right? So he has nothing to say, nothing of substance to give to anybody. Like I said, I'm surprised he lasted this long. Because you have no substance at all. Like, I mean, like I said, even if you do Google stuff, there is hundreds of books to back it up of whatever you can Google, whatever. Like I said, Google's just a referencing sometimes. In most cases, it all depends on what you're talking about. Okay, right? So this is his life. This is all he talks about. He talks about nothing else but getting bedroom business. He don't talk about nothing else. And this is his advice to the couple. So he goes to them, okay, you lot are not communicating properly. Maybe you lot need to go off and go and talk about it. Go talk it over. Go sort it out. Sometimes sex don't sort out everything, you know. Sometimes it makes it worse because the connection with the person is that much deeper than whatever. It doesn't solve nothing. It makes it worse, especially if you're fighting and arguing. It doesn't repair nothing. All it ends up doing in most cases is making you make another child, you know, because it's more passionate, because you're upset with each other. That's about it. It doesn't do nothing else.
I'll fucking kill you, Remy. I'll kill you. I fucking love you, yo. No, it's hot, man. That's the shit I'm saying. In this moment, that's what's due. Ain't none of that. You gonna get your head knocked against the wall. Boop. Oh shit. Clothes getting ripped and everything.
That's how he deals with his women. He used to do this with his women. So the way he's talking, this is how he used to sort out his problems with his women. After he's done probably beating them up and God knows what. And Maisha is I think Maisha and others, right, probably can say that. He probably used to go and have sex with them straight after. And it solves nothing. At all. It's just like putting a plaster over a sore. That's it. He's just so ridiculous. He was basically telling his tribe people how he used to deal with the women in his life. Well, some of them women used to probably fight him back and all sorts of things. And then he used to get all aggressive and fight them back and hit them and do whatever he's got to do. And then that's his way. But anyways, let it play on.
Fuck you mean? Like, I'm gonna let her start packing her bags and everything. Like, yeah, you. I'm gonna give her a head start. I'm gonna let her pack her bags. She gonna start packing her. Get a head start. Yo, you get a head start and everything. As soon as you think you halfway out the door, you gonna grab the back of your neck. Where you think I'm going? What the fuck? Fuck, leave me. That's how it is. If you try to say bye to me, oh man, that's not gonna be good. We gonna have crazy sex. It's about to be crazy. It's the best sex ever. You about to leave sex? Oh, okay. This is the greatest sex ever. Man. I'm about to bite your ass and everything. You about to get the greatest sex ever. By the time I'm done, we gonna be laying in bed like, you leaving? I'm too weak to leave. Best dick ever. My dick gonna be harder than mother. You ain't never gonna feel my dick as hard as it usually. This shit gonna be usually hard. Like, God damn, shit harder than mother. Like, yeah, I don't know what happened. Shit harder than the mission. Like, God damn, that dick was hard. You gonna get extra pipe. Whoa!
Don't True look like Pan? He looked like Pan. Have you ever seen Pan with the hair like that, with the facial hair like that? He looks like Pan right there. Now, Sheba used to, like, always loved Nature Boy. So anything Nature Boy says, she's in agreement with him anyway. He can be cussing her whole relationship. She just be sitting there laughing like an idiot. So he was giving them no solutions to their problem, to their whatever relationship problem, because he hasn't got a steady relationship. Now, to me, as a single woman, sometimes it's not good to give relationship advice to a couple, because back in the day, they always used to say, you never get into a man or woman business, because when they're two head laid together, right, you will be their problem. Okay, so right there, right, he is kind of like a single man, though he pertains to himself to be in a polygamous relationship or whatever the case may be, right? He is not in the right space to even talk about a relationship, because he's not in a successful relationship. A successful relationship. If you're in a successful relationship and you've been in it for years with one person, or a person that you met for a long time, then you can give relationship advice by telling them to do whatever he just told them just now. Now that's forced on sexual activity. It's not even natural. Now, as we know, it's a natural thing for couples go through their business, the troubles all the time, and some of them literally have their sort of ways where they sort it out and deal with it. Like, today I'm not talking to him, today, tomorrow, oh yeah, like me and Danny's going da 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 da. Like, that's how couples go on, right? It's like it's never balanced. Sometimes you can give your opinion as an outsider to what you feel or what you think or your opinion on their relationship, but you cannot say to them, oh yeah, right, go and do a sexual activity and that's it. You know? Yeah. Oh yes. Earl was saying that it's strange that how it falls on the same time as the Depp and the Heard saga. Yeah, I know. It's like everything's happening all at once. Like I said, I just thought, like, as True was going on about Loyal, right, I thought I'd move it along and I'll show this side of this guy, because Nene did actually take it to the police and took it a little further. So this is him saying how to sort it out amongst how to deal with it. If she's leaving, you pull her back, you throw her on the bed, you do whatever you got to do with her, and then she'll just give up, basically, and say, "Oh no, I'm not leaving you no more." All that. That's his solution to the problem. That's forceful sex, okay? Because I know we can't say the R word, but yeah, but it's apparent that it is the R word. Hold on, I gotta go get my bed.
Ooh, yeah, playing with me. But anyway, moving forward, I'm about to play some chess. So y'all, you can switch it over to me.
True or Aaron is trying to be just like Nature Boy. All of those men over there are trying to be just like Nature Boy, and they're trying to adopt as much as they can the characteristics that Nature Boy possesses so that they can be praised and admired by Nature Boy. But what those men don't understand is that they'll never get that praise. They'll never get that worship. They'll never get the validation that they're looking for from another man. Because at the end of the day, you can only validate yourself. And if you're acting like a child,
Anyway, I just thought I'd bring this to my channel because when I saw it on Nosey, I asked Nosey if I can share it. I did share it on the community tab, and I thought I'll put my little commentary on it because it irks me watching this guy say he's doing it for his chief and he's fighting for his chief and he's doing this for his chief. Your chief didn't want him thinking about you. Sometimes he wasn't even thinking about you. You was the last thing on his mind. You know, all he had on his mind was, how can I do these women? How can I do these women? And even most of the time, right, he was mostly setting the women up to fight. He's mostly going around to Virgin Islands. I think he went to some next place. I can't remember most of the places he went. He traveled all around the outskirts of the islands. He was traveling. He called it a tour. He was on a whole boat saying it was a cruise, right? He was not thinking about you, True. He wasn't thinking about whatever, what's his name, the other one, Loyal. He wasn't thinking about Musa. He wasn't thinking about none of you guys, all right? He wasn't even thinking about, what's her name, Zoka. He wasn't even thinking about her. I think Zoka and Sheba was left with the guys, okay? And 9 when she was there. Then at one point, when they got organized without him, right? He phoned them one time or whatever. He FaceTimed them one time and he said to them, "Oh, how are you doing?" And they said, "Oh yeah, Chief, right. Oh yeah, but we're doing this." Okay, see, my little one's calling me, right? And then afterwards, what did he do? He turned back up at the place because he couldn't believe that they was doing so well without him, because they can literally function without the guy. They can function without him, right? I'll give them their props there. They was literally doing natural things like eating properly, probably eating healthier. And because of who he is, he went back over to where they was and he started causing trouble again. Doing the moments again, doing this again. He was doing so many things. He was just like really crazy. Like he is chaos. He is chaotic. He's a chaotic person. And True to be standing up for the guy, all right. True needs to remember all them times when like he'll put him down in front of the camera. There's videos of that. I think the T have it. I think there's the T with Sheba and True, where I think Sheba was pregnant and True was sitting there and Nature Boy put on the thing and the people was just putting him down. He was just putting him down. It's just hard to watch. He was just, and he was allowing it. He allows it. living with Sonny and Pisces. He's like, Sonny was whole pregnant. Nature Boy said to Pisces, are you the other way, or are you this? So Sonny looked up like to say, what the hell? And then she had to make a decision as well because she was losing weight. He made her jumped into a whatever, I think it jump off I can't remember. Jump off, I can't remember. Jump into the water, a waterfall. She was pregnant. He doesn't care for none of you people. So whatever you lot got to do, whoever runs, if you got to run to get away from these other members, do it. But run straight to the police station, okay? Run straight to the popo, okay? Because them hard drives probably have a lot of information on it, a lot of secrets on it. All right? Because there's certain stuff he was doing anyway. Because he was also taking photographs, probably for the black market too. Right? There's all that to consider. Now, all this was spoken about by other channel holders. Now, if you all go back and you go check most of the information, you will see that most of the channel holders was doing commentary on about the abuse. Most of the time, it was about, you know, them not eating, how skinny they looked. He was doing a camp. He was doing one of those camps. I can't even think of the camp. He was doing the camp, one of them camps. Then he kept changing the goalposts every minute. When they reach one goalpost, he changed the objective. These people are, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what to say. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I'd put this up. I didn't expect to be running and preaching this morning because I have a whole another one to deal with. See, and my little one's calling me. So I'm gonna come off. Okay. All right. Hold on a minute. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm coming off anyway. But anyway, thank you for passing through, peoples. I think I called everybody's name as they did enter. Let's go to the top real quick. Tripsy, Treehouse, Shadow, Hood Therapy, Leonard, So Amazon, Earl, Big O, and Chrissy. So please leave an opinion underneath your comment underneath the videos. And yeah, so thank you for tuning in. All right, I know it's normally, I don't normally jump up and do Nature Boy stuff. Well, I've done Nature Boy things, but it just shows you how easily people's minds are swayed and pulled and whatever. And you know, don't fight for someone who don't fight for you, basically, in a nutshell. Okay, that's the moral of the story. Okay, so I'll see you. Bye.